y'all feeling? Brewing my fresh pot of hot tea. Good evening. Hello, hello, hello. Y'all got y'all tea? Y'all got y'all tea? Tea is hot. The tea is hot. So tap the screen and share the live. Let's get going. Oh, let me set my timer. Let me set the timer on my phone because I'm only giving you O's 1 hour. Let me set my timer. Stopwatch. Alarms. Timers. Here we go. 60 minutes. If y'all don't get y'all questions answered in 60 minutes, then it's on to the next. It's on to the next. I ain't got time to be fucking around with y'all today. So I'm gonna start it after I give the rules. Okay? So if you are new to this live, put new in the comments. If you are new to this live, put it in the comments. I'm tired of spending 2-3 hours trying to convince blood type O's to do what's best for themselves. That's not my job. That's not my job. My job is to tell you what this food is doing to you, and it is ultimately your decision to do what is best for your own body. I ain't gonna be doing a whole bunch of whatabouts. I ain't gonna be doing, can you say it again? I ain't gonna be doing, but what's the substitution? But what's the alternative? The alternative is air, spit, water. Those are always good alternatives. Okay? I'm tired of playing with y'all. Y'all are the hard-headedest people on the planet. I don't even know how to say hardest head people. How do you even phrase it? Y'all just be contrary for no reason. Like y'all trying to find every option possible besides the one obvious one, which is you've been eating all wrong. That's why you got the disease and ailments that you have. So maybe I should try something new. I mean, come on. If what you doing ain't working, why do you have such a problem in changing up what you doing until you find what will work? Because I decided a long time ago, I can't be sick and skeptical. How am I gonna be sick and skeptical? To get the foods list, just click the link on my bio, download the foods list into your phone, and only eat the beneficial foods, okay? Over the next 7 days, you are literally going to, I'm not dealing with no nasty questions today. If you got nasty butt, wash your ass. Y'all got halitosis. Y'all got herpes. Y'all, don't bring that shit over here. Wash your ass. Phrase of the day is wash your ass. I wash my ass every day. Not in no sink, in the bathtub. I don't have no hemorrhoids, never have. Stop taking bird baths. Maybe you can get rid of them hemorrhoids. You are supposed to wash your face and brush your teeth in your sink, not your private parts. And stop washing your ass with your hand. Use a washcloth and soap. It's too early. It's too early. Don't come over here asking about your funky breath. Don't come over here asking about no herpes. Don't come over here asking me about none of that shit. Google it. Google it. Okay? Don't come over here if you don't have no shirt on in your profile picture. These are just the things that set me off. I don't like shirtless people. I don't like people asking me about funky breath. I don't like people asking me about sexually transmitted diseases. I don't deal with none of that. She said, what did I walk into? Somebody said they have reoccurring hemorrhoids, and what do they need to do about it? My answer is always going to be the simplest thing. Wash your boo-boo. Wash your bum-bum. Wash your bum-bum. Wash your bum-bum. Okay? So, for those of you that are new to me, welcome. Welcome. Okay? What I do is I teach you how to reverse your ailments by eating the right foods for your genetics. Okay? Because the reason that you have the ailments that you have is that you have been eating contrary to your genetics. Okay? All 4 blood types. Just wash your butt. Wash everything. Wash your legs, wash your feet, wash all of it. The body is made up of mostly bacteria. So you don't need to go 2-3 days without taking a bath. Then you wonder why you have these things going on. Because you literally have bacteria living on your skin and in your body. Your body is made of bacteria. You need to put some water on yourself. You don't need to be putting no Lumi up your butt. You don't need to be putting no Lumi on your private parts. Take a bath. Let me tell you something. Every time I see them commercials, now Dove is doing it. Now this person is doing it. People are literally in the bathroom spraying stuff on their private parts to smell good. You're in the bathroom. Why are you not in the tub? Then you wonder why you got staph infections and E. coli and all these things going on. Right, just jacking up your pH. You don't need to put Lumi in the crack of your ass. You need to put a washcloth in the crack of your ass. Every time I see that lady, I want to punch her in the face. You nasty lady. You're a nasty lady. She's like, you can use Lumi everywhere, just under your arms. If you don't get your ass in the bathtub, why y'all don't want to take a bath? Why y'all don't want to wash your hands? I have never in all of my 55 years understood it. Then you make videos about it, talking about you don't need to bathe every day. And this is why we had all of these diseases. This is why we had plagues. This is why. Do y'all know in Europe they only bathe twice a year? Go and look it up. They only bathed twice a year. So there was a springtime ritual. This is where the getting married in June thing came from. You know how everybody likes to have a June wedding? They took a bath in May to get ready to get married in June. Go look it up. Twice a year. Do you know why they started using fans? They started using fans because it was to cover up the fact that their teeth was rotten. And having rotten teeth was a sign of you having money because you could afford to eat sugar. Go look it up. Until the Moors. Go look it up. This is history. Women were getting in the bathtub twice a year. So every 6 months you were taking a bath. The Moors had to teach them how to bathe. And y'all living with chickens, y'all got cows in the kitchen, y'all got all this shit going on, and y'all only meat and water twice a year. So a lot of the things, y'all have to understand, your skin sheds every day. Your skin sheds every day. So you're literally I remember I worked with this chick. When I worked outside the home, I took a bath in the morning and I took a bath when I got back in the house. I'm one of those people that does not allow you to sit on my bed. Nobody. Okay? Even if Jordan comes and sits on my bed, I'm like, no, don't sit on my bed. Okay? I don't sit on my bed in no outside clothes. Okay? That's a rule. Maybe it's an old black woman thing, because I'm an old black woman. But we don't sit on our bed in no outside clothes. That's first and foremost. I work with this girl, this woman named Dawn. Dawn would chain smoke cigarettes all day. She would drink coffee all day at the job. And one day we were talking about something, and she said that when she comes home from work, she gets in the bed. Her and her husband both come home from work. They both smoke cigarettes. They don't bathe at night. After being outside all day, smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee and just outside all over your skin, you getting in the bed with the outside in the bed. It completely changed how I looked at this girl. I was just like, now you get, first of all, now let me creep on over to the nasty part, the nastiest part of this. You getting in the bed. You've been in them same drawers all day. You've been in them same drawers all day. Your husband been in his same drawers all day. Sweaty balls, sweaty cat. And y'all getting in the bed, y'all rubbing on each other and all. I cannot. There are just some things my mind cannot comprehend. Those types of things, my mind explodes. Like, your skin sheds, okay? Your skin renews itself think of a snake. Y'all know how snakes shed their skin? We also shed our skin. You got skin particles on your sheets right now. Do you know that is a breeding ground for bacteria? That's how you get the bed bugs and shit, because they are eating your old, flaked off skin. Every single day that I get out of my bed, I spray my sheets down with essential oils. If I am out of that particular essential oil, I'm spraying my sheets down with Lysol. Every single freaking day. There's not a day that goes by. You must change your sheets. Yeah, and your furniture. Because you are shedding. Sweetheart, when I change my sheets, I spray my mattress down. All the way down. I don't change my sheets every day. You sound ridiculous. I don't live in a hotel, sweetheart. I change my sheets every 7 days. Ain't nobody sitting on this live changing their fucking sheets every day. Do you live at the Motel 6? If I had a maid, trust and believe. That would be done every day. But you can't talk to me about nothing. You don't even wash your legs. So don't be asking me about changing my sheets every day. You don't even wash your legs. So don't ask me about changing my sheets every day. These legs is washed though. What's up, Fats? What's going on? So what's up? What we talking about? Here's my teapot. All right, so listen. I teach you how to reverse your ailments by eating the correct food, okay? The reason that you have a lot of the ailments that you have is because you've been eating the wrong foods. All 4 blood types have a different gut microbiome, okay? Contrary to popular belief, our gut is literally the center of our body's universe. Everything starts in the gut, everything, okay? Your brain is the second brain. Your gut is your first brain. Every single thing that we eat, every single thing that we drink affects our hormones. The body has 44 different hormones, and most of them are housed in your gut. 70% of your body's overall immune system is housed in your gut. Okay? So everything starts with the gut. And what you have to understand is our bodies are made up of mostly bacteria. We have trillions of bacteria and several hundred different strains. And a lot of our illnesses start with not satisfying that bacteria in your body. You are sharing your body with a whole trillions of living things. Okay? Those living things will dictate how you think. They will dictate what you crave. They will dictate whether or not you're going to be inflamed. They will dictate your illnesses. They will dictate all of that. So the best thing to do is to learn what is going to make that bacteria, your house roommate. You got roommates. What's going to make your roommates happy? Because if you keep your roommates happy, your body is going to be in peace. Kind of like if you had roommates. Okay? So that's how you should start thinking about it. What can I do to make my body happy? Because the minute you start making your body happy, then it will heal itself. Because right now you're giving it a lot of things to do. You are inflaming it, so now it's got to fight the inflammation. You're putting toxins in it, now it's got to fight the toxins. You're putting all of these things in it that it can't digest. Now it's got to work overtime to try to digest food that it's incapable of digesting. So when does your body actually have time? Oh, and then you're eating too much food. Okay? It is difficult for your body to process even 1 meal a day. But you're giving it 3. Okay? So you're giving your body all of these different things to do. When does it have time to work on healing? And then the number one thing that y'all are doing is you're taking a bunch of prescription drugs. Prescription drugs are made from petroleum. Every single prescription drug. Let's not forget the snacks. Every single prescription drug that you take is made from petroleum. Petroleum is toxic to the body. So when I'm talking about you filling your body up with toxins, they're coming from the prescription drugs that you're taking. So your body is incapable of healing itself while you're on prescription drugs. So the objective should be getting off prescription drugs. Hundreds, maybe even thousands at this point, of people that have come to these lives over almost the last 2 years we've been here, okay, have completely come off their drugs, have completely changed their lives simply by not eating the foods that hurt them and starting to eat the foods that will heal them. Okay? So, put your blood type in the comments. Let's get started. Put your blood type high. Put your blood type in the comments. So blood type O is the majority of Americans, but only by 2%. Okay? So blood type O makes up 44% of the US population. Blood type A makes up 42%. Okay? So we always start with blood type O. I'm going to tell you what ailments you are prone to as a blood type O, what foods are triggering those ailments, and what foods will reverse them. Let me start. No, we need to edit that. Hold on a minute. Not 1 hour and 59 minutes. 1 hour. RH negative is not a blood type, ma'am. And I always say ma'am because it's only women that have been told that they have RH negative blood. Have y'all noticed that? There's not been one man that has ever come here and said, oh, my blood is RH negative. You know why? You know why it's always women? Because in most cases, you found out you were RH negative from your gynecologist or obstetrician. And the reason that they tell you that you're RH negative is because there's a chance that if you get pregnant by a person that is RH positive, then your body could abort the baby. You could miscarry. Okay? That is not your blood type. That is a factor of your blood. So if you do not know your blood type, you should go and get the Eldon blood typing kit on Amazon. I was an RH negative person. I had to get the Rogam shot for Jordan to be here. I would not have any kids if I hadn't had that shot. Okay? So, as a blood type O, if you have any of these ailments, I want you to put it in the comments. High blood pressure. If you have high blood pressure, put it in the comments. Okay? If you have high blood pressure, put it in the comments. The next thing that you guys are prone to is insulin resistance. Those two things are tied together. Okay? Those two things are tied together. The reason those two things are tied together is because insulin resistance is probably at the root of your high blood pressure. And I'll tell you why. Okay? When you become insulin resistant, it is because you have been eating a bunch of carbohydrates and now you're causing your body to release a bunch of insulin into your bloodstream. Okay? Over time, your red blood cells will become resistant to the glucose. When your red blood cells become resistant, that means that your red blood cells are not allowing the glucose to get into the cell. When that happens, it causes your arteries and your veins to constrict. Okay? When your arteries and veins constrict, it puts pressure on your heart. And that is what sends your blood pressure up. So at the root of your high blood pressure, my friends, are carbohydrates. Your blood pressure is high because you eat carbs. I'll stop for a second and let y'all marinate on that. Your blood pressure is high because you eat carbs. What are carbs? Starches, sweets, anything that turns into sugar in your body. Potato chips turn into sugar in your body. Okay? Pasta turns into sugar in your body. Bread turns into sugar in your body. Cereal turns into sugar in your body. Ramen noodles turns into sugar in your body. Oatmeal turns into sugar in your body. Okay? Why didn't your doctor tell you to stop eating carbohydrates? Alcohol turns into sugar in your body. Because alcohol is either made from corn or potatoes. Yes, ramen is wheat. grains are carbs. What you think ramen noodles was made from? Plastic? What you think that was made from, sweetheart? No. Don't tell no jokes over here. Don't tell no jokes. I'm the person that tells the jokes. Okay? So listen. How many of you guys are inflamed? How many of y'all have inflammation? A lot of sugars. No, I'll save you the trouble, sweetheart. You ain't gotta worry about it. Let me put you out. You ain't gotta worry about it. I got you. How many of you guys are dealing with inflammation? How many of you y'all cannot be juicing? The juicing lifestyle is not blood type O. The vegan lifestyle, the juicing lifestyle is not for blood type O at all. Okay? How many of you guys have anemia? How many of you have thyroid issues? Y'all are juicing fruits that are sugar. It's just sugar. You've taken all of the nutrition out of the fruit. The pulp is where the nutrition is. So now you're just drinking sugar water. And then if y'all are drinking a bunch of greens, if y'all are blending up a bunch of greens, this is why y'all have parasites. Do you know anemia comes from parasites eating your red blood cells? The reason that you have anemia is because you have parasites, and those parasites are eating your red blood cells. Y'all don't realize how these parasites work. I see. You must have iron, but the reason that you have it is because of parasites. Okay? I'll tell you how to remove them. Don't worry about it. So how many of y'all have thyroid issues? Because if you're craving sugar, if you're craving carbs, I don't care if it's sugar or if it's savory or if it's sour, whatever it is, it's because you have parasites. The body doesn't need sugar. The body needs protein. Okay? There should never be a time that you're craving sugar. Parasites crave sugar. So you got a whole colony of worms just living up in your intestines. It's nice there. It's warm there. They get fed all the snacks that they want. And if you do not clear them out, eventually they will get up to your brain. They travel. So if you eat pork, if you're eating fish, if you're eating sushi, if you're eating seafood, if you're eating catfish, all of those things are high in parasites. Your craving for ice has stopped and your anemia is almost gone, boo-boo. I was eating a bag of ice every single day. My anemia was so bad. If I didn't have some ice made in that house, it was hell to pay. Like when I lived in Nigeria, I had a friend that owned an ice company. She would have ice delivered to my house. I would put it in a bowl and sit up and eat it like a snack. Just ice. I had no idea. Now I can't even tolerate ice at all. I don't put ice in nothing. It's anemia. That is a sign of anemia. It'll go away. It only took me a month or two for that anemia to go away. Okay? So let's talk about the foods that are jacking y'all up as a blood type O. The number one thing is wheat. How many of you guys saw the sourdough video that I put out. I told you guys I was gonna put that out. Okay? Yes, you should avoid Premier shakes. Just eat some real food. Y'all don't need a shake. You just need to eat some real food. Okay? I told you I was gonna put it out there because you white ladies need to learn about this damn sourdough. Okay? Sourdough is made from wheat. Let me tell you what wheat does in your body. Okay? That's dairy. You're allergic to wheat, baby, not just gluten. Gluten and wheat are two different things because y'all be out here buying gluten-free snacks, but they're still made from wheat. Wheat and gluten are not the same thing. There's wheat and then there's gluten. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. So they come out with a whole line of gluten-free snacks, but it's still wheat. So you still gonna have the same problems. Okay? The number one thing is wheat, right? Let me tell y'all what wheat does when you consume it. First and foremost, let me just say this. There's no good grain. None. There are no good, I don't care if it's whole grain, I don't care if it's steel cut, I don't care if you cut it with a diamond, I don't care if you cut it with baking soda, I don't care what you cut it with. There is no grain that belongs in your body. Not one. I know that they have told y'all that whole grains and it, especially not blood type O and blood type B at all. It's for animals. You should not, if you are blood type O, I don't give a fuck. If your body is sick, you should not be putting no grains in it. Period. Okay? If you are a healthy person, fine. But if you are trying to heal your body, you should not be doing anything that is going to complicate your healing. Y'all are the people that keep your body from healing itself. You're the one standing in the way. You're the gatekeeper. You are the one tripping yourself up. Okay? So I'm telling you right now, this works. Ask anybody here. Put in the comments if it works. You being sick ain't worth no spelt flour, sweetheart. I can't think of one food that was worth the pain I was in. Not one. Okay? The number one thing that wheat does in your body is it causes a violent inflammation in your intestines. You messed up today. Girl, stop messing up. I don't recommend mushroom coffee because it's coffee. Okay? It's coffee. It's still coffee. If you want the mushrooms, I have the mushrooms, baby. I'm your mushroom hookup. But y'all don't want the mushrooms. You just want what you think is a healthier coffee. You're not interested in the mushrooms. You interested in the coffee. I don't know why y'all be lying to yourselves. If you want the mushrooms, baby cakes, I'm the mushroom queen. Just click the link on my bio. I've been on medicinal mushrooms for 15 years. 15. That's what cured my sarcoidosis and my asthma. Don't get put out of this live. Okay. Keep playing with me. I got all the mushrooms you need, baby. I even got mushroom serum for your skin. You can substitute coffee with tea, ma'am. All the mushrooms y'all ever want is right on my website. Okay? Well, we got 13, 14 mushroom products. And I got another mushroom product coming out in a couple of months. She said that mushroom coffee is doing you in. It's because of the coffee. It's not the mushrooms. The mushroom serum removes dark spots from your face. You can substitute coffee with tea, ma'am. Medicinal mushrooms are amazing, okay? First things first, they fight inflammation. If you have any respiratory issues, if you have diabetes, if you have cancer, listen, everybody here needs to, this weekend, I need y'all to go to Google and read up about medicinal mushrooms. Go on the National Institutes of Health. Go on WebMD. They're all there. I'm only got 24 more products that are loaded up on the TikTok shop. The TikTok shop will be open this weekend. I think that's the last step we have to do. And that's been going on for 3-4 days. Okay? It's by me, sweetheart. I have my own supplements company. Okay? I've had the original, which is CE Organics, for 2.5 years. Then I just released another line a month ago, which is Selfish Supplements. Then we have our Brew It Baby Detox Tea coming next week. This is what I do, sweetheart. But I also come here to help you heal your body. Because it all starts with the food. If you're not eating the right foods, no supplement in the world is going to help you. So you got to get to the foundation. You got to get to the bottom of the problem. Supplements are to help. They are not to take the place of the food. Okay? So let's get this food situation taken care of first. Does beef need to be grass-fed? I mean, if you can afford it, ma'am, I deal with a lot of grass allergies. Something is wrong with y'all. Ma'am, does the beef taste like grass? If y'all eat a piece of steak and it tastes like fucking grass, take it back to the stove. I need my mods to just remove people that ask super dumb questions. Because it's Thursday and this is the 4th day of the week. I didn't. Let me put a note for myself. Order a punching bag. Anyone want to volunteer to be my punching bag? Anybody? Going once. Going twice. Order a punching bag. Done. So anyway, the number one thing that wheat does in your body is it triggers a violent inflammation in your intestines. So when that inflammation happens, it causes all, I'm not a doctor, good, be glad. Did y'all hear about Matthew Perry today? Who saw the press conference about Matthew Perry today? Oh, you ain't got to mute Jennifer. I know Jennifer. Did y'all see that the doctors killed Mr. Matthew Perry? Did y'all see that I recorded it. They done brought the doctors up on charges. They were out here milking that man, selling him $12 ketamine for $2,000. They literally put in a text message, let's see how much money we can get from this moron. Do y'all know that 1 million people a year die under a doctor's care? Did y'all know that? And hundreds of thousands are maimed and disabled under a doctor's care? Y'all didn't know that? The number 3 way of becoming unalive in America is doctor error. The number 3 way. Go look it up. How y'all didn't know this? I don't ever want y'all to come here and be like, oh, you shouldn't talk about doctors. Like, I talk about doctors like shit. Because fuck them. Trust and believe that doctor I had no interest in curing me. He had all the interest in the world in me buying them drugs. If I hadn't taken myself off them drugs and fired that doctor, I would not be alive today. First of all, they tried to sell me a disease I didn't have. They tried to sell me a disease I didn't have. They called me at work and was like, we think you have lymphoma. See, this is how they get you. Because they'll say shit like that and wait for your reaction. Oh, God, no. What do we need to do? Got him. Got him. I was like, I don't have that. What else you got? Oh, well, we need to run more tests. Then why the fuck you ain't say that then? Why the fuck you ain't say that? You calling here trying to tell me I got some form of lung cancer? I don't have that. So what else you got? Half of y'all walking around taking drugs for diseases y'all don't even have. How you know you got it? You're just taking this person's word. You just taking this person's word for it. Now you up taking all these cholesterol pills and shit. Well, the test said that baby doll. Anywho, when they see you got that good insurance, they gonna load your ass up. I had good insurance. Okay? When they see you got that American Express insurance, they gonna load your ass up. They gonna find everything possible wrong with you. They gonna make some shit up. No, they don't want to hear about no natural cures. They don't want to. Oh no. So the number 2 thing, they running it up. Try to get something from your doctor with no insurance. See what he say. Try to get seen by your doctor with no insurance. See what he say. The doctor that y'all love so much don't even know your name if you ain't got no insurance. Let your insurance lapse and see what happens. See what happens to your relationship. Because there have been plenty of people that come here, not my doctor, my doctor's the best. As long as you got that insurance, man. Lose that insurance. What do you do for muscle pain due to statins? Stop taking the statins. Why would you take something that's giving you muscle pain? That's a side effect, sweetheart. Stop immediately. That is literally your body telling you, do not take that. Your body communicates with you all day long. Y'all just do not listen. Every ache, every pain, every gas, fart, burp, heartburn, acid reflux, all of it is your body saying, hey, something's not right. And the minute your check engine light goes on in your car, you taking it to the dam. Which mushroom? For sarcoidosis, I took reishi and chaga. What does it take to remove arthritis from the body? You need to start eating the right foods. Okay? Pain comes from inflammation. You guys are eating foods or taking drugs or drinking things that cause your body to become inflamed. Inflammation causes pain. Okay? For an autoimmune disease, this is everybody that has an autoimmune disease. You should never eat chicken. Everybody sitting here right now should stop eating chicken today. Let me just get that out there. Every single person here should stop eating chicken today. Okay? The reason that you should stop eating chicken is because it's probably at the root of all of your problems. How you feeling since you stopped? Because chicken fills your, first of all, chicken doesn't benefit any blood type, not one. If chicken was so great and so healthy, how come it's not beneficial? Secondly, chicken fills your body with estrogen. Okay? Estrogen is what feeds autoimmune diseases. So how have you been able to maintain your autoimmune disease? Because you're feeding it. Disease cannot survive in your body if it doesn't have anything to feed on. Let me get back to this. Y'all need to listen. Okay? The number one thing that wheat does in your body is causes inflammation. The number two thing that wheat does in your body is it stops your body from absorbing minerals and nutrients from other foods. Okay? Yeah, it can feed cancer, but cancer comes from you having a bunch of toxins in your body. Cancer is from toxins. How did you get the toxins? How did you get the toxins? The number three thing, hold on now, let's talk about your body not being able to absorb minerals and nutrients from other foods. Because now you're becoming mineral deficient. Mineral deficiencies is what is at the root of mental illness. So when you are lacking certain minerals in your body, that is what is the underlying cause of mental illness. So how many of you guys are depressed, anxious? You got bipolarism, schizophrenia, ADHD, hyperactivity, drug abuse, alcohol abuse. All of those things come from mineral deficiencies in your body. 50% of all Americans is clinically depressed. Why are you depressed? How do you rid yourself of diabetes? Eat the right food, ma'am. It is listen. Most of the disease, unless you live next door to a nuclear power plant, you created the disease in your body. So if we sat down and reverse engineered your disease, we would get to the root of the problem. The root of the problem is you're eating foods that are creating that disease in your body. A lot of you guys that have autoimmune diseases, you get it from the doctor. Because there's a lot of drugs that trigger lupus in your body, MS in your body, rheumatoid arthritis in your body. So you taking a bunch of antibiotics completely throws off your body's bacteria. When your body's bacteria is thrown off, that is the root of disease. No, but we have 3 for $99. So just put the products that you want in your cart, sweetheart. Okay? So that's what's happening. So if you're dealing with mental issues, it's because you're lacking certain minerals in your body. Well, if you're eating wheat, it literally is like, no, you can't get in. You can't get in. You can't get in. It's blocking your health. The number 3 thing that wheat does is it converts your happy hormones into anger and aggression hormones. So your dopamine and your serotonin are literally converted into noradrenaline and norepinephrine. Okay? That's what's... Let me show you something. Let me see if I still have it up. Because I was reading some stuff about it earlier. Hold on a second. I may have closed it up. I was reading some stuff about these hormones earlier today. Let me see what's over here. Oh, you're over there. Hold on. That's up to you.
They come in 3.
3?
Yeah.
3 to 7? Why can't she come at 1?
So, you want me to rebook?
Rebook with somebody else.
All right.
I don't want nobody in here until 7 o'clock on Saturday night. Because that's 8, that's going to be 6 hours the dogs have to be put away. I can't find it. What's the mushroom that fights cancer? All of them. Literally. The most basic of all of the mushrooms, and the one that you should look up, it's Ganoderma. The other name for it is reishi. So when you go, this is how you search the mushrooms, okay? When you go and search, we ship everywhere. But some places don't allow our products to come in. When you're searching, when you're doing research for these mushrooms, type in your disease and medicinal mushrooms. Okay? And then you'll see what happens. So let's just type in cancer and reishi, because that's the other name for Ganoderma. The study found that polysaccharides in reishi mushroom may help cancer-fighting immune cells called lymphocytes stay active, alleviates chemotherapy-induced nausea, enhances the efficacy of radiotherapy. Hold on. For example, one way the immune system fights cancer is by sending out special form of white blood cells called T cells. So if you are using these medicinal mushrooms, all of these mushrooms are on the National Institutes of Health. Everybody here, if you're dealing with any type of ailment, you should be starting your research at the National Institutes of Health. Just type your ailment in and all of the research reports are going to come up. That's where you need to start. Okay? So there are lots of places like the Sloan Kettering organization. They have a lot of research with medicinal mushrooms. And medicinal mushrooms in cancer treatment is on the cancerresearchuk.org website. Anti-tumor effects of Ganoderma lucidum to fight breast cancer, that is on the National Institutes of Health. Next thing you know, these big pharma is going to be selling these mushrooms. I've been predicting this for the past year and a half. Okay? Big pharma is going to find a way to sell you guys mushroom drugs. Trust and believe me. Okay? They're going to trust and believe me. So, go and research it, then go and purchase. There has not been one day in the last 15 years that I have not taken medicinal mushrooms. Not one. Okay? So, when it comes to wheat, now mind you, this applies to blood type O and blood type B. Blood type O and blood type B can never eat wheat. But my recommendation is no one should be eating wheat, because it doesn't benefit not one person. Okay? But the downside of it is, first of all, they removed all of the nutrition from all the grains in the 50s. That's number one. Okay? So you get no nutrition at all from grains. Not wheat, not corn, not oats, not none of it. Now, I would be okay if you're just eating these filler foods and it were not negatively affecting your health. But all of them negatively affect your health. All of them. The third thing that wheat does in your body is it converts your happy hormones. There I go with this fucking quinoa shit again. What does it mean to say all grains, ma'am? Blood type O does not benefit from any grains at all. Your body cannot process grains. You're not set up to process no grains. I don't know how many ways I can say this. Hi. I'm sorry. How many of y'all got slow, sluggish metabolism? Your metabolism is just slow. Okay? How many of you just tired all the time? You wake up in the morning tired. It's because of wheat. The lectins in the wheat literally interfere with your metabolic hormones. Our metabolism is run by hormones. Okay? Those hormones convert your food into energy so that you can use it as fuel. Well, when you're eating wheat, the lectins from the wheat interfere with those hormones and make those hormones turn your food into sugar and then stores it as fat in your body. And that is what grinds your metabolism to a halt. That's why you're tired. How long does it take to turn things around? Why does it matter? The time is going to pass anyway. What better thing do you have to do, ma'am? Why does the time that it takes to heal your body matter? Because what else are you doing? Every time you eat, you're either hurting yourself or healing yourself. So why does the time matter? Where you gotta be? I suggest for diverticulitis, stop eating the food that's hurting you. Go get your food list. The minute y'all look at your foods list and you look at the avoid foods, you will understand exactly why you're sick. You will understand it. I always have a fantastic response. I mean, but it's just common sense shit. Yes, you can have beet powder. I suggest beet powder for everybody. I take beetroot every day. I take beetroot every day. Okay? Beets. You know why? Because beets increase your nitric oxide in your body. Okay? So that increases the oxygen in your blood. The body disease cannot survive in a body that's highly oxygenated. So anything that you can do to increase your body's oxygen levels. Every time I've ever had COVID, I was sucking down beetroot capsules because COVID is run off of your lack of oxygen. So the more oxygen you have, the faster you're going to get over COVID. Yes, everybody is fine with beets. Beets are fine for everyone. Yes, I sell beetroot capsules. Okay? But hold on now. Hold on. The next thing you should never ever eat again is corn. Corn. Corn is another diabolical grain. Okay? What are beets? Beets are beets. Listen. Corn, and I'm not talking about corn on the cob, corn in a can. I'm talking about high fructose corn syrup. Now, I'm not saying that you can eat corn on the cob or corn in a can, but I'm saying that y'all are not thinking big enough. Okay? High fructose corn syrup, regular corn syrup, corn starch, corn oil, alcohol is made from corn. Your brown liquor is made from corn. And white distilled vinegar is made from corn. A lot of your apple cider vinegars have corn because they cut the apple cider vinegar with white vinegar, which is made from corn. Corn stops insulin production in your body. You diabetics need to listen up. Corn stops insulin production in your body. And y'all are eating high fructose corn syrup every day. Y'all are eating condiments every day. Every condiment in your house has white distilled vinegar in it. Your ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, salad dressings, barbecue sauce, hot sauce, your pickles, your relish. It's all vinegar. You were reading when corn was outlawed except for animal feed in the early 1900s. Look at that. Did y'all see that all of these countries have outlawed our food? Outlawed it. Blood type O's can't have kimchi because you can't have cabbage, ma'am. You stop drinking tequila shots, good. Blood type O can't have cabbage, so you can't have kimchi. Unless you're making kimchi out of perilla leaves or cucumber. Y'all cannot have traditional kimchi, but you can make your kimchi out of other things. Like, go get my recipe books. I have kimchi recipes in there. You're just not using cabbage. Yeah, you can have kimchi if you're blood type B, because y'all benefit from cabbage. Okay? I suggest you eat kimchi if you're blood type B, because it's very good for your gut. Yeah, and y'all can't have cucumbers either. Listen, blood type O, y'all are not them girlies. Y'all are not the girlies. Y'all are not the girlies for all these fruits and all these vegetables and all that shit. Y'all are not the girlies for the fermented shit at all. That's not y'all. I'm talking about O right now. Okay? So here are the things you should completely cut out if you're blood type O. Barley, cornflakes. What were cornflakes made for? Rh negative is not blood type, so there's nothing to read. What were cornflakes made for? Animals. Cornflakes is made for animals. And cornflakes lowers your testosterone. I hope there are no fellas here eating cornflakes. Are there any fellas here eating cornflakes? Also, hominy, polenta, grits, all corn grains. Grits and polenta are corn. Hold on now. Cream of wheat, Amir, Familia, Farina, farro, gluten flour, graham flour, grape nuts, grits, kamut, lentil flour, dal, masticum, papadum, puff wheat, 7 grain, shredded wheat, sorghum, wheat bran, wheat germ, bulgur wheat, durum wheat, semolina wheat. Semolina wheat is all of your pastas, your spaghetti, your macaroni, your fettuccine, your Alfredo noodles, your ramen noodles. Are the new products? Yes. We have about 70 products now in the $99 3 for $99 section. Hold on now. Couscous, whole grain wheat, whole wheat flour, white flour, sprouted wheat. I can't find anything about almond flour for O positive because it's not for O positive. That's why you can't find anything about it. Y'all can't have no fucking flour. Y'all time's almost up. I only got 16 more minutes with y'all, and I'm moving on to the next one. I don't care where we start. I don't care where we stop. I'm not fucking with y'all today. I ain't fucking with y'all today. I'm gonna try to get as much done in the next 16 minutes. Because y'all don't listen. Y'all don't want to do nothing. You want to take a magic pill or a potion or a loose herb. You don't want to change your habits at all. And y'all are the simplest, most straightforward of all of them. Y'all really are. Y'all are the most straightforward, no frills, no thrills blood type. And it only takes two things to make y'all extremely happy and extremely healthy. And y'all want to eat all the dumb shit except do those two things. Well, what about vegetables? Fuck a vegetable. Eat a fucking cow. Didn't I just say y'all couldn't have fermented shit? Some days I risk tearing this iPad up because I just want to take this cup and just BOW! The two things that y'all need to be happy and healthy is just red meat and exercise. That's all blood type O requires. That is literally it. Y'all just want to have side dishes and you want to be vegan and you want to do smoothies and you want to eat oatmeal. You want to have sourdough bread and almond flour and all this other dumb shit. Y'all are straight carnivores. When have y'all ever seen a lion eat a fucking salad or a sandwich? If a lion can't eat no meat, he will starve to death. He refuses to settle for some goddamn grain. And I see plants all over the place. But a lion will walk past all of that because he is willing to die for some fucking meat. Not y'all though. You see him all up in the grass. He's like, fuck it, I'm not eating no grass. I'm a fucking lion. I'm a lion. Grass is beneath me. Just like bread is beneath y'all. Blood type O is not a gorilla. And I cannot stand when motherfuckers be talking about what gorillas. Are we gorillas? We're not gorillas. Because if y'all actually believe that we evolved from gorillas, why do gorillas still exist? Y'all so goddamn dumb. You hoteps is dumb as fuck. If we evolved from monkeys, why do monkeys still exist? There would be no monkeys because we would all have evolved into humans. That shit's crazy to me. You're not a gorilla, sweetheart. We do not have the same microbiomes that animals have. We just don't. Y'all want to be a gorilla so bad. I don't want to be a gorilla. Y'all just want to be silverbacks. Sweetheart, you are a human. You are at the literal top of the fucking food chain. That's that hotep shit. Oh, we're monkeys. And then you get mad if somebody call your ass a monkey. How you gonna claim to be a monkey then get mad if somebody call you a monkey? You'll be ready to fight. Wouldn't they be ready to fight? So anywho, the third thing that y'all can never ever eat again is dairy food. And I know that hits hard. I know y'all love some cheese. I know y'all love some milk. Y'all love some cereal. I know. But the things that I'm telling y'all right now are the things that are responsible for your high blood pressure. Okay? Because dairy food is straight sugar. Lactose is sugar, sweetheart. Lactose is not dairy. Then y'all go out and you get lactose Lactate ice cream, lactate milk. You've been hoodwinked. Because that just means sugar-free dairy. Y'all can't have no dairy at all. How do I get the cultures from the yogurt if I can't have it? Why the fuck do you think you need cultures from yogurt? Knick-knack, you got no more dumb questions to ask today. You've already exhausted all of your dumb questions. You've exhausted it. You've used them up already, and we ain't even that far along. You can't say nothing else today. Let me tell y'all something. I'll say it again. All 4 blood types have a totally different gut microbiome. Okay? Let me break it down for the O's. First of all, the O's don't have any antigens on their red blood cells. Y'all be the first ones talking about, I can donate blood to everybody. I'm a universal donor. Yes, you are, but you're not a universal receiver. There's that. And the reason that you can be a universal donor is because you don't have any antigens. What are antigens? Antigens are just little sugars on the outside of our red blood cells. It's just sugar. The reason that blood type O cannot have any foods that turns into sugar in your body is because you don't have any antigens. So the same thing that you brag about is the reason why you can't have no sugar. Cheese is sugar. Lactose, anything that ends in O's is sugar. So this whole time, you're like, I'm lactose intolerant. I'm like, you are lactose intolerant. You're sugar intolerant. See how that works? You are absolutely sugar intolerant. So, you can't have no dairy. The number one thing that dairy is doing in your body is triggering inflammation. That inflammation is what is making you insulin resistant, and that insulin resistance is why your blood pressure is high. So, how would you like to know that you are on high blood pressure meds because of your love of cheese? And the thing about it is, your body tells you every single time you eat some dairy that you ain't supposed to be eating, because y'all the gassiest people on the planet. Y'all always got gas. You're burping, you're farting, your stomach is rumbling. That's your body saying, bitch, why you still eating cheese? I'm here to represent your body. I'm going to put it in a way that you can understand. Bitch, why you still eating cheese? Y'all are always gassy. It's from the cheese. This is why your blood pressure high. No, I haven't done B yet. I'm still on my O's. So here are all of the things that are making your blood pressure high. Wheat, corn, dairy, kidney beans, lentils, bacon, navy beans, potatoes. Yes, any dairy also includes cottage cheese. It also includes yogurt. You were never supposed to eat it. The only reason that y'all think any of this shit is healthy for you is because of commercials. 86% of the US population is to never eat dairy, not none. 86%. That's blood type O and blood type A. The only reason that y'all think anything is any good is because of commercials. The reason y'all think milk does the body good, it's an advertising campaign. The reason that you think pork is another white meat when pork has been and always is a red meat. Everything that you think you know about food, you have learned from advertising. That's why you've been hoodwinked. That's why your health is where it is today. Okay? Let's talk about these potatoes, because this is the part of the program where people start to lose their shit. Okay? Potatoes immediately trigger inflammation in your body, first and foremost. That is what is sending your blood pressure up. How many of y'all got kidney problems? Put in the comments if you got kidney problems. Chronic kidney disease, you're on dialysis, you had to get a new kidney put in. How many of y'all got kidney problems? Just put it in the comments. Cows have 4 stomachs. So what the fuck does that mean? So what? Are you eating a cow's stomach? Let me tell you why your kidneys are jacked up. Your kidneys are jacked up from potatoes. Potatoes are super high in potassium. That immediately targets, thank you, that immediately targets your kidneys. Potatoes are extremely hard for the body to digest. It is a starchy root vegetable. Another reason why your kidneys are messed up is because of your prescription drugs for high blood pressure. How many of y'all are on prescription drugs for blood pressure and you have kidney problems? This is why I'm trying to get y'all off of these prescription drugs, because over time your kidneys are going to be destroyed and you are going to end up on dialysis, and then you're going to end up needing, look at y'all, me. The drugs that they prescribe for high blood pressure directly wreck your kidneys. And then on top of that, you guys are eating potatoes. It doesn't matter if it's a sweet potato or it doesn't matter the nationality of the potato. Ma'am, listen to what the fuck I'm saying. Potatoes. I don't care what the nationality of the potato is. I don't care what color the potato is. You should not be eating no fucking potatoes. All of them. I don't care if it's purple, yellow, Idaho, Irish. It does not matter. And the reason that y'all are so upset is because your parasites are listening to this live and they don't want you to get off them potatoes. Oh my God. Them parasites is like, bitch, don't listen to her. She don't know what she's talking about. Hi. Your parasites are going wild right now. Don't you listen to her. She'll ask her what about. Ask her what. Your parasites. You're like a ventriloquist dummy right now, because you're talking because your parasites are telling you what to say. The parasites is like, they got their hand right in the back of your head. Ask her what we supposed to have instead. My mood swings are out of control. I don't have no mood swings, ma'am. Your parasites don't want to hear what the fuck I have to say, so stay sick. This is what y'all don't understand. I'm already healed up. I already have the information. You're not doing me any favors coming here, ma'am. I make $4 off a fucking 4-hour live. I'm not an influencer on the TikTok, sweetheart. I'm an educator. I'm trying to help you heal your body. And you offended. I don't give a fuck. Because when I get off of here, I'm going to go take care of me. Y'all got this shit twisted. I'm not sitting up here popping my hips or playing games for y'all to watch. You know how I was on here for 4 hours yesterday. You know how much I made? $4.55. There's not one bill in this house that $4.55 is gonna pay for. Not one, because I can swear. I can say whatever the fuck I want to say. because I can. So if I'm gonna give y'all 4 hours of my time, that means I'm super passionate about helping you heal your fucking body. I'm not doing this shit for my health. I'm doing this shit for your health. That's crazy to me. Well, I'm gonna leave because get the fuck out. Y'all can't have no potatoes. Okay? It's gonna be okay, baby. Woozy woo. Woozy woo. I'm hugging you. I'm giving you a virtual hug. It's going to be okay. You gonna survive without them damn potatoes. You gonna be all right, boo-boo. That's your time's up. It's time for the next blood type. We only made it through the first thing for the O. Sorry. Next. She said, damn. I'm gonna give y'all 15 more minutes. Let's breeze through this shit. I'm gonna give y'all 15 more minutes. Okay? Because usually we find because of these types of things, I try to take my time with the O's because y'all are the softest. For some reason, I don't know if it's because y'all delusional, you think you know everything. I haven't figured out exactly what it is yet, but I try to take my time because it's almost like I'm trying to talk crackheads off of crack. And y'all the same people that be like, I don't know why these crackheads be smoking that crack. You be smoking potatoes. You be smoking cheese. You're addicted to crack too. Your crack just looks like mashed potatoes. But here's the good news. This is all an easy fix, my friends. It's all an easy fix, okay? It's not really an addiction because it's the parasites that want the potatoes. So how do we get rid of the parasites? You know what rids your body of parasites? So easy. Pumpkin. No one should be on a plant-based diet, not even a blood type A. The body needs protein. Period. Not beans, not chickpeas. It needs protein. Protein that your body can break down and extract those essential minerals and nutrients from. This is why your body's not working the way it's supposed to work. You're not putting what you need to put in it. That's like having a brand new fucking car and refusing to put exactly what needs to be put in it. You're using all the wrong gas. You're not putting the right oil in it. You would never. The minute your check engine light comes on in your car, you run into the mechanic. You run into the dealership. But you put the wrong shit in your body all day. If y'all put some sugar in your gas tank right now, what would happen to your car? But you turn around and put sugar in your body. So if a teaspoon of sugar in your gas tank would fuck a 3,000-pound metal car up, what do you think it's doing to your organic body? Okay? All of these things that y'all are crying over turns into sugar in your body. You heard that garlic also kills parasites. Then why you still have parasites? Y'all use garlic every day. Why you still have parasites? If garlic worked, why you still got parasites? It's all common sense shit. Y'all need to always have a freaking bag of pumpkin seeds. Instead of worrying about what other shit goes in your purse, you need to have a bag of pumpkin seeds. I didn't say lemons got rid of parasites. Pumpkin does. Okay? Every day, you should be eating some fucking pumpkin seeds. It's not that hard. Not a pumpkin latte, not a pumpkin pie. Some seeds. Just throw them on top of your salad. You can make you some pumpkin soup. I mean, you don't even have... Knick-knack, you already asked. You out. You out. I knew you only had 17 followers. Goodbye. Nobody here that has healed up their body is measuring anything. No one is counting calories. No one is measuring, oh, I need a cup of pumpkin. No one's doing that. People are eating less and feeling better because they're eating the right things. Everybody here, their grocery bill has been cut. Their grocery bill is way less than it used to be. I said what the fuck I said. I didn't say walnuts. I said fucking pumpkin. This is why I can't fuck with y'all O's. I don't want no old friends. I don't want no old nigga. I don't want no O's. If I find out that Fats is an O, he's got to move out. Cause y'all, I'm not gonna put you outside, baby. I promise. I promise. Mommy will never, ever. I don't care what your blood type is. I just have to deal with it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Fats jumped up here like, what now? I'm talking to them, Fats. I ain't talking to you. I know, I have my old friends. I'm not gonna get rid of y'all, but these new motherfuckers is getting on my nerves. I'll never have high blood pressure, sweetheart. I know what raises my blood pressure. It ain't y'all. I don't allow people to raise my blood pressure. People do not raise my blood pressure, baby doll, because I don't allow you to. If I ever felt my blood pressure going up, I would boop, good night. I know how to control my emotions, baby cakes. I'm saying all this shit to y'all with a smile on my face. Okay? Because I already know what I'm doing. I don't control what y'all do. All I'm doing is giving you relevant information for you to make the best decisions for yourself. I'm not going to hit you up like what you eat today. I'm not your coach. I'm not your motivator. I'm not your coach. I'm just the educator. So y'all free to do whatever you want to do with this info. Okay? All I know is that 7 days from now, you're going to feel spectacular. Am I wrong? You're going to feel different in the first 48 hours. You're going to feel different after that first type O meal. Aren't they going to feel different after that first type O meal? Y'all hear Jordy? Y'all going to feel different after that first type O meal. Okay, go get your foods list. Just click the link on my bio. 7 days from now, y'all are not going to be you're not going to be sensitive. You're not going to have no lack of energy. You're not going to have any of that. What? Are the bracelets for a purpose? I've been looking into copper benefits. Yes, all of them. Okay. The best protein source for blood type O is red meat. You on day? She be counting down the days. She's like, I'm on day 94 and I feel fabulous. Okay, hold on now. Let's run through the rest of this stuff. All of the things that are raising your blood pressure: wheat, corn, dairy, kidney beans, lentils, bacon, navy beans, potatoes, tomatoes, corn oil, food additives, guar gum, and carrageenan. Guar gum is in your almond milk. And peanut oil. This is why your blood pressure is high. All of these things are on your avoid list. Rh negative is not a blood type. Tomatoes is dirty work. It's just, yeah, carrageenan is in a lot of dairy foods too. And then also your lunch meats. Like if you get like roast beef and shit like that from like Costco, carrageenan. Rh is a mutation. No, it's not. Every last one of us has an Rh factor, positive or negative. I'm blood type AB negative. That is my rhesus factor. It's not a mutation. Okay? So let's talk about this bad bacteria in your gut, because y'all don't realize how important it is to keep your, no problem. You have no idea how important it is to keep your bacteria happy. And I know you guys have been misled by thinking you're supposed to be eating all this yogurt and these cultures from yogurt. That's not for y'all. That's for blood type B and AB. That's not for A and O at all. Okay? So, here is what is making your body's bacteria pissed off. Now, if you have any of these ailments, put it in the comments. How many of you have endometriosis? How many of you have alopecia? Yeah, you're going to get gassy. How many of you have alopecia? IBS, IBD, H. pylori, staph, E. coli, urinary tract infections, yeast infections, any skin problems, acne, psoriasis, eczema, plaque psoriasis, vitiligo, dermatitis, rosacea, thyroid problems, COPD, anxiety, depression. All of that comes from bad bacteria in your body. All of it. What's causing the bad bacteria in your body? Number one thing is dairy foods. When you eat dairy foods, it makes that living bacteria, those trillions of bacteria in your body, angry. And when your bacteria gets angry, it triggers ailments. This is why you have the ailments you have. How would you like to know that you had to have a hysterectomy because you're eating dairy? What else does your bacteria hate? Corn. Again. What else? Potatoes. Again. What else? Rhubarb. And the most astonishing of all is oranges. Oranges and orange juice. Oranges and orange juice is bad for everybody. Oranges and orange juice is bad for everyone. And the only reason that y'all think that orange juice is great is because of marketing. Because it creates bad bacteria in everyone's body. Antagonistic bacteria. And in blood type A, it makes your blood thick. So now y'all got blood clots and pulmonary embolisms and DVTs. Oranges makes your blood thicker than what it already is. Ain't that crazy? So let's talk about leaky gut. Leaky gut is when your intestines have become so soft that food particles, when your food is being digested, break through your intestinal wall and get into your bloodstream and in your gut. So you've made your intestines soft with these foods. Tomatoes, corn, again, dairy, again, vinegar. Y'all can't have no vinegar. Y'all can't have no fermented foods. So the kombucha and the sauerkraut and the kimchi, That's not for you. It's making your intestines soft. What else makes your intestines soft? Coffee. What? What? Coffee. Go get the foods list. What you mean you can't have nothing? Here's the thing. The things that y'all have been eating is why your ass is sick. So why are you crying about it? That's like crying over a dude that beats your ass every weekend. Why the fuck are you crying over this man? He beats you up. You have been eating abusive foods. No one has hurt you more than the food that you eaten. No one. I don't care how many black eyes you done had. Ain't nobody hurt you as much as food has. That mushroom coffee has oats in it. Do y'all know what oats do in your body? First of all, oats skyrocket your blood sugar. Oats raise your blood sugar higher than a bowl of ice cream does. That's first and foremost. And then they had the gall not to put that they have mycelated oats on their packaging. So the Rise company that you're buying this coffee from has mycelated oats in it and did not want you to know that. Oats raise estrogen in your body. All oats. And there are so many chemicals. The number one chemical is chlormequat. Chlormequat targets your reproductive organs. So if you're a man eating a bunch of oats, it's raising your estrogen. Anything that raises your estrogen lowers your testosterone. When your estrogen is high as a man, that's what triggers type 2 diabetes and prostate cancer in your body. If you are a woman and you're eating a bunch of oats, it's raising your estrogen, and you having high levels of estrogen triggers autoimmune diseases in your body, which diabetes is an autoimmune disease also. But also your fibroids, your PCOS, your cysts, your polyps, your tumors, all come from you having high levels of estrogen. So oats is one of the ways that you're raising your estrogen. I don't see anything great about that Rise coffee. I sold real mushroom coffee for 3.5 years back in 2012. So this shit that y'all drinking today, I sold Organo Gold, baby. That was mushroom coffee. I don't know what this shit is. Y'all can Bye, Miss Noreen. I've already answered too many dumb questions from you today. Suggestions for low estrogen. Let it be low. You're going to be just fine. Because nature makes it so that estrogen leaves a female's body. Why y'all trying to keep the estrogen in your body? Because some doctors told you, oh, this is what's going to make you stay young looking and this and that. I'm 55. I'm in my 5th year of menopause. You having excessive amounts of estrogen in your body ain't gonna do nothing but trigger ailments. How do you spell what? Chlormequat? You can type what you think it sounds like in Google and it will give you what you're looking for. Stop worrying about that damn estrogen. That estrogen is the worst. Okay? So hold on now. How many of y'all got thyroid problems? Oh! Damn it. Hold on. Also, when you drink coffee, it stops collagen production in your body. So, because these companies know exactly what coffee is doing to you, they created a whole collagen industry. And then they tell you to put the collagen in your coffee. Your collagen in your body is responsible for your healthy skin, hair, and nails. Also, the cartilage between your joints and your bones. So you're drinking something that is literally depleting 30% of your body's protein. And as you age, the body needs more protein, not less. Sea moss is great. I take it every day. Click the link on my bio and get some really good sea moss. I have capsules. I don't like the liquid. He is a handsome bunny. You get in the bath today. Jordan? What time is it? Go tell Pop to give you a bath. I know. I'm almost done. How many of y'all got thyroid problems? Don't forget to bathe them. How many of y'all got thyroid problems? Your thyroid problems are coming from bad bacteria in your gut. But there are also 4 vegetables that creates an antagonistic bacteria in your gut that causes your immune system to attack your thyroid. This is what's happening to your thyroid. It's being attacked by your own immune system because of food. So the bad bacteria again is cow's milk, corn, potatoes, rhubarb, and oranges. And then the vegetables is cabbage, for those kimchi fans, for those sauerkraut people, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, and mustard greens. Let's turn the lights on. Y'all cannot eat those vegetables. Hi. You can stop eating foods that are high in uric acid, sweetheart. Mustard greens. Yep. You cannot eat them. So, how many of y'all got a slow and sluggish metabolism? Your slow and sluggish metabolism is coming from wheat, kidney beans, and navy beans. Completely slows down your metabolism. Ooh, that's cute. So, how do we turn this around? How do we, yeah, I'm finishing up. How do we get rid of the inflammation in your body? Because if we get rid of the inflammation in your body, that will help you to bring your blood pressure down naturally. Okay? The number one thing is omega-3 containing fish. Okay? Omega-3s are anti-inflammatory. Cod, halibut, red snapper, and trout benefits blood type O. Okay? Y'all can have other fish, but those are the main ones that are super high in omega-3s. Now, you can go get an omega-3 supplement. I take an omega-3 supplement every day. So, Ultra Omega or Ultra Krill are anti-inflammatory. Click the link on my bio. Also, walnuts are anti-inflammatory. Hazelnuts, flaxseed oil, parsnips, peas, and pineapple. If you are battling inflammation, you should be finding a way to get pineapple into your body every day. You're not allergic to fish, ma'am. You're not. You're not. You're allergic to the wrong fish. You've been eating the fucking wrong fish. And y'all keep calling fish seafood. Seafood is not fish. Everyone is allergic to seafood. No one is supposed to be eating sea roaches. Okay? Those are sea roaches, sweetheart. You want to know why you got a stomach full of parasites? Because you're sitting around eating seafood. What does your body's bacteria love? What is going to make your body's bacteria happy? The number one thing is onions. Onions. Not yogurt. Not yogurt cultures. Onions. Red, white, green, sweet, sour. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you cook them. It doesn't matter if you eat them raw. Onions. Y'all need to be getting onions in your body every single day. Every day. Okay? Then, string beans, broccoli, escarole, chicory, Swiss chard, and kale. Did y'all make y'all some baked onions yet? Baked onions, baby. Oh. There's not a day in my life that I don't have an onion. Every day. Okay? But please cook your green vegetables because parasites love to hide up in dark leafy greens. Love it. So if y'all out here eating raw kale salads and spinach and all that shit, please at least blanch your kale. At least blanch those things. Okay? What is going to completely change your life as a blood type O? It's going to speed up your metabolism. It's going to give you energy through the roof. Your mood is going to be elevated. You're going to sleep like a baby. Your skin is going to start improving. Everything is going to be better, better, better. Red meat. Red meat. What? What about my cholesterol? But my doctor said, fuck your doctor. If your doctor was worth anything, you wouldn't be sick. Why you sick? Why you sick? Y'all all got doctors. So why are you still sick? Red meat is going to change your life. The very first time y'all make a steak with a side of grilled onions and a glass of pineapple juice, your body's gonna be like, bitch, finally. Oh. I wouldn't be worried about no cuts of meat. If it were me, if I were I'd be buying roast all the time. I'd be making my own damn steaks. The reason that beef is so high is because y'all be buying pre-cut steak. Y'all need to watch some of them damn YouTube videos and learn how to cut your own steak. Buy your ass a roast and make your own steaks. They're charging you for the butchering. If I don't give y'all no tip of the day, that's the tip of the day. Buy your ass some roasts and cut it yourself. Okay? That's what you need to do. You're going to lose 2 pounds overnight with that meal alone. You're going to lose 2 pounds overnight. Don't ask me shit else about no fucking mushroom coffee. I don't care if it's broccoli coffee, onion coffee. Y'all ain't supposed to be drinking no coffee, period. I would make me, every week I'd be making me a big ass roast and eating on it. I cube some of it up. I make me some little steak tips with some onions and some broccoli. If I were an O. Again, you couldn't tell me nothing. Y'all think I'm conceited now. Y'all think I'm confident now. I would be too much. That's why God didn't make me that. God knew what he was doing. That's why he also didn't give me a big ass. So, there's that. He said, you can't tell me nothing. Your confidence is going to go through the roof. I'm telling you. How many of y'all are just more confident now than you were before you started eating it? It's confidence. How many of y'all just feel more confident now that you've been eating red meat? I ain't make this shit up. Y'all feel way more confident now than you were feeling before you started eating that red meat. So again, there is something to eating the right foods. You get so many compliments now. You started today? Keep going. It's going to get better. I've been doing this for 2 years, and I'm telling you right now, it just gets better and better and better. Because my skin did not look like this at all. I have nothing on my skin. Nothing. You threw away all your chicken today? I keep forgetting to do it. I need to put that on my list of things to do. I need to repost my purge days. I want y'all to, when y'all start, I want y'all to record your purge day. And tag me. Okay? That's our new challenge for the new people. I want you to record your purge day when you're getting rid of everything in your house that you ain't supposed to be eating. And I guarantee you, your grocery bill is going to go down. Okay? So go get your foods list. Only eat the beneficial foods and watch what happens to your body over the next 7 days. You're going to lose 7 to 10 pounds in just the first week. Okay? So where's blood type A? You purged 7 months ago. I made a video. I got 2 long videos. I had so much shit in my house, man. Thank you. I had so much. Oh, man. I threw everything away. Not for blood type O, it's not. It's good for blood type B. You don't need no nutritional yeast. What? Y'all don't. I need y'all to simplify your lives. Okay? You don't need no nutritional yeast. You need a steak and some fucking broccoli and some onions and some pineapple juice. Y'all just, even though you are confronted with the absolute right information, you still ain't gonna do right. So then I say to that, you deserve everything you get. You deserve everything you get. So blood type A, here's the thing. Y'all are the problem children of the blood type world. Okay? Simply because you are the complete opposite of blood type O. And y'all make up 42% of the U.S. population. Driving around that yellow bus. Y'all make up 42% of the U.S. population. So literally, 55% of the U.S. population benefits from red meat. And then the other 45% does not. Yeah, I'm going to do AB. So here are the problems. The bottom line problem for blood type A is that you guys are protein malnourished. The problem with blood type O is sugar. The problem with blood type A is lack of protein. And it's not because you guys aren't eating the protein. It's simply because your body can't digest the protein. Okay? So as a blood type A, you have very little stomach acid. It takes stomach acid to break down animal proteins and foods that are high in saturated fats. So blood type A, you guys are literally predisposed to diabetes, heart disease, and certain cancers. What else do y'all have? You have adrenal hormone stress imbalance. That's your cortisol. The way your fight or flight is set up, okay? The way your fight or flight is set up, your body releases a bunch of cortisol into your bloodstream all day. Cortisol is your stress hormone. How many of y'all feel stressed every day, all day, as a blood type A? We'll get them taken care of, okay? That's y'all's natural state. Okay? Y'all feel a little bit anxious, a little bit perfectionistic, a little bit stressed out because of the cortisol. Blood type A and blood type B have the same fight or flight response. Blood type O and AB have the same fight or flight response. But let me tell you how, if you leave your cortisol unchecked, how it will impact you. When you have high cortisol, how does your cortisol get high? Lack of protein. So if you are feeling stressed out, it is because your body is lacking protein. That elevates your cortisol. And when your cortisol is elevated, it also elevates your blood sugar. So y'all could literally become diabetic from stress or lack of protein. How many of y'all are diabetic? How many of y'all diabetic? So when your cortisol and your blood sugar are high, your body requires even more. B is next. Your body requires even more protein, or the minerals and nutrients in that protein, to stabilize both of those hormones. If you're not feeding your body the right protein that it can break down and extract the minerals and nutrients from, then your body is forced to suck minerals out of your teeth and your bones. So you're putting your body in a position to have to suck minerals out of your teeth and your bones. What I'm telling you is not in this book, sweetheart. What I'm telling you is not in this book. So now you have osteoporosis, osteopenia, osteoarthritis, gum disease, weak teeth, cavities and shit. How many of y'all have had knee replacement surgery, hip replacement surgery, any type of bone replacement surgery? That's because your body is experiencing bone demineralization. Your body wants to survive. So wherever it can get the minerals and nutrients to survive, it's gonna get it. Your job is to give it what it needs, so it doesn't have to seek it out. The reason that y'all have heart disease more than all the other blood types is your blood is naturally thicker than all the other blood types. We all have this factor in our blood that's called blood clotting factor 8. Tap the screen and share the live. We all have this factor to our blood called blood clotting factor 8. Factor 8 helps your blood to clot if you got into an accident. Well, blood type A has more than all the other blood types. That's why you guys are more prone to blood clots, pulmonary embolisms, DVTs, heart attacks. This is what's the underlying reason for your heart disease. Heart disease is the #1 killer in America. And the group that has more heart disease than everyone else is blood type A, but it's black women. Black women have more heart disease than everyone else. And then you have an overgrowth of bad bacteria. The foods that you're eating are creating an overgrowth of bad bacteria. Now that's a problem simply because blood type A has a weaker immune system than all the other blood types. How many of you guys always have a bunch of mucus to deal with? The reason that blood type A accumulates a lot more mucus than everyone else is because you have a weaker immune system. So your body is doing whatever it takes to protect you. Mucus is your friend. It is not your enemy. So stop trying to do things to rid mucus from your body. There's absolutely no way you can get rid of mucus from your body. It's one of your body's defense mechanisms. So what's the food that's at the root of your problems? I wish you hadn't had chemo. Okay? The foods at the root of your problems as a blood type A is red meat. Red meat, pork, organ meats, crustaceans, which is lobster and crab, shellfish, which is shrimp, oysters, crawfish, clams, scallops, mussels, all the seafood. The reason that you guys can't have seafood is because you can't digest it. Seafood is super high in saturated fats. Then you cannot have tropical oils: coconut oil, palm kernel oil, avocado oil. Your body can't digest those oils because they're high in saturated fats. You also cannot have industrial oils: corn oil, canola, sunflower, safflower, grapeseed. Can't have none of them oils because your body can't digest it. And then dairy foods. A lot of dairy foods are very high in saturated fats, but blood type A cannot have dairy food at all. At all. How many of y'all have high blood pressure? How many of you blood type A's have high blood pressure? Put it in the comments. And let me tell you why it's a little more dangerous for y'all. Tell you why it's a little more dangerous for y'all. Your high blood pressure is coming from your insulin resistance because you're eating carbohydrates. Okay? You're eating carbohydrates that are making you now insulin resistant. Insulin resistance is when the glucose can't get into your red blood cells, and when that happens, it causes your arteries and your veins to constrict. So now you, from your food choices, is making your own arteries and veins smaller. Now let's combine your constricted arteries and veins with your thick blood and larger than normal red blood cells. What you think's gonna happen? This is why y'all end up with blood clots, pulmonary embolisms, DVTs, and heart attacks. So immediately stop eating carbs. If you want to get your blood pressure down to where it's normalized without drugs, then you should cut out all carbohydrates immediately. Okay? Y'all have more heart attacks than all the other blood types. Your heart problems are not coming from meat. They're not coming from all of these different places that you've been told they're coming from. They're literally coming from carbohydrates. Yeah. And y'all know that. Because your body tells you whether or not something was good or bad for you 15 to 30 minutes after you eat it. The first indicator that you've eaten something that's not right for you is if you fall asleep or if you feel tired. You know how you say you got the itis? That's the number one way. Food is supposed to give you energy. It's not supposed to make you take a nap. Have y'all noticed how different it is when we get past the O's? I just want y'all to pay attention. I'm telling you, the O's bring it out of me. And just about every dude I've dated is a blood type O. That explains why I don't date. That explains why I've been single for 8 years. Every one of them. They just make me want to choke them. Can't tell them nothing. You can't. It's just an argument all the time. Even the music is going. So let me tell y'all, there are foods that will literally make your blood thicker than what it already is. Guess what's doing that? Vinegar. Y'all can't have no vinegar. Just like O's. At all. Okay? So every condiment in your house is vinegar, ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, salad dressings, barbecue sauce, hot sauce, your pickles. Y'all can't have cucumbers or vinegar. Your relish makes your blood thick. How would you like to know that you got blood clots? Because you love salad dressing. Y'all just be washing y'all fruits and vegetables in vinegar. Kidney damage comes from potatoes. If you're blood type A, are you blood type A, Mr. Brent? Wait till I get to the potato part. Y'all really gonna lose it. You can't have nothing. You can have what you're supposed to have, ma'am. You can have exactly what you're supposed to have. I don't want nothing that's not for me. That's just my mindset. I don't want your shit. If your shit ain't for me, I don't want it. That's the mindset y'all need to have. We can't have nothing. You can have exactly what the fuck you supposed to have. You can have all of it that you want. So anyway, what else? What else is making your blood thick? Them damn oranges. Oranges! Orange juice and oranges makes your blood thick. How would you like to know you got blood clots in your lungs because you drink orange juice every day? What else makes your blood thick? Dairy foods. What are we supposed to wash our fruits and vegetables in? Fucking water. Who the hell told you that vinegar was a disinfectant? Where the hell did y'all even get that from? Some baking soda, some hot water. Vinegar is not a disinfectant at all. Boy, oh boy. People have been washing fruits and vegetables for centuries with water. I don't know what Jordy cooking downstairs, but it smells really good. And I'm hungry. So I gotta hurry up. So hold on. Again, dairy foods makes your blood thick. What else makes your blood thick? Alcohol. It is a lot. It's not so much as unlearning, it's unprogramming. We've been programmed. Your brain is literally a computer. So everything that you believe has been put in there by your parents, by your family, by your church, by your school, by your doctor, by the internet. So there's some programs you just need to delete from your mind. They didn't have to wash pesticides off. Yeah, okay, well they had to wash dirt off. But what makes you think that vinegar washes pesticides off of fruit? Y'all can use some baking soda if you just really needed to. You could use some lemon juice. First of all, y'all should not be eating those strawberries because I know that's probably what you're talking about. Nobody benefits from strawberries. Everybody should stop eating strawberries today. Simply because a lot of those things that y'all think are seeds in the strawberries are worms. Strawberries don't benefit nobody. Lemons benefit everybody. Lemons are, y'all should be, there's no way y'all should not have a bag of lemons in y'all house. Every Every one of y'all A's need to always have a fresh bag of lemons in your house. There's not a day that I don't have a fresh bag of lemons in my house. Yeah, them little, y'all think them little seeds, them little worms, baby. Then you wonder why you be craving carbohydrates. You're eating worms. The thing that's going to literally change y'all's life as a blood type A is lemons. I'm telling you. This the shit to get you punched in the fucking mouth. I done gave you a whole dissertation about lemons, and you're like, but what about limes? I said what the fuck I said. Get your ass a bag of fucking lemons. If lemons and limes were the same thing, they wouldn't be lemons or limes. They would all just be fucking lemons. So, what else makes your blood thick? Liquor makes your blood thicker. And guar gum is in your almond milk. So your almond milk is making your blood thick. How would you like to know that you got a blood clot or a pulmonary embolism from your love of almond milk? Nobody can have guar gum, which means nobody can have almond milk. So, here's the part where y'all lose y'all shit. What is it that's causing a bad bacterial overgrowth in blood type A's? Soy milk is great. Okay? What is it that's causing a bad bacterial overgrowth in blood type A's? Now remember, the human body is mostly bacteria. We have way more bacteria than we do human cells in our body. So your objective is to be friends with that bacteria. Okay? Hold on. The number one thing that's causing y'all to make your bacteria angry to the point that it's triggering ailments in your body. If you have any of these ailments, put it in the comments. Yeast infections, urinary tract infections, viral infections, bacterial infections. Because blood type A has a weaker immune system, y'all always got some sort of infection. Okay? Alopecia, endometriosis, IBS, IBD, H. pylori, staph, E. coli, also stomach cancers, which you guys are predisposed to. All your skin problems, acne, psoriasis, eczema, plaque psoriasis, rosacea, dermatitis, vitiligo, any skin issues, all of that comes from bad bacteria. All of it. What's creating an overgrowth of bad bacteria in your body as a blood type A? Potatoes. All of them. All the potatoes. I don't care what color they are. I don't care what you call them in your country. I don't care what nationality they are. All of the potatoes. Y'all can never, ever eat potatoes. How would you like to know that you have your yeast infections are coming from your love of potatoes? You eating french fries and shit. You eating sweet potato pies, candied yams. What else? Ground black pepper. First of all, ground black pepper ain't good for nobody. Nobody can have ground black pepper. Potatoes are for skin lightening. I don't want that. I don't want none of that. I don't want no parts of that. That sounds like dirty work to me. Anywho, also, navy beans, kidney beans, lima beans, oranges again. Black pepper causes bad bacteria in your gut. It's not good for anyone's gut. Ground black pepper. And y'all can't have no cayenne pepper, so don't even think about it. You'll get used to it. I haven't had pepper in 2 years. You'll get used to it. Okay? What is Cajun pepper? Do y'all know that peppers are nightshade vegetables? Bell peppers are nightshade vegetables. Hot peppers are nightshade vegetables. Nightshade vegetables immediately trigger inflammation in your body because they release a phytotoxin into your bloodstream. They used to use nightshades to poison people. I said hot peppers. Bell peppers are also nightshades. All colors. Go look it up. So hold on. Y'all also can't have no whey protein shakes because whey is dairy. So if you're going to drink a protein shake as a blood type A, you need a plant-based protein shake. Fire cider has all of that for healing. We're not using that because y'all can't have no hot peppers. Y'all need to stop using these concoctions for healing and just rely on the food. Eggplant is a nightshade. Sorrel, tobacco, eggplant, okra, tomatoes, potatoes, bell peppers, hot peppers, all nightshades. So how do we turn this around for blood type A? How do we get as much, zucchini's not, okay? How do we get as much protein into your body as quickly as possible as a blood type A? The number one thing that you guys should be eating as a blood type A is soy. Oh my God, I heard soy was so bad. You've been lied to, boo-boo. Okay? Soy is extremely bad for blood type O and blood type B, but extremely beneficial for blood type A and AB. Extremely. It is super high in protein, super high in fiber, super high in iron, super high in all of those minerals you guys are lacking. It is a complete protein just like red meat is. So it's not lacking for anything. And it is a phytoestrogen. It doesn't have estrogen. Okay? I don't know what. It raises estrogen in O's and B's. But in A, how you doing? How you doing, cute boy? You're so cute. You're so cute. What you doing? What's up? What your name is? It actually lowers your high levels of estrogen. Okay? Can you add ingredients to soy? Yeah. Absolutely. I have 3 different recipe books for all blood types. So when you get your recipe book, you're going to see all of these tofu recipes. So tofu, edamame, tempeh, texturized vegetable protein, that's all soy. Okay? But you are going to feel like you have eaten a steak. Your energy is going to be improved. Your mood is going to be improved. You're going to have less inflammation. And if you are a woman dealing with female issues like bad periods, fibroids, PCOS, soy. Because soy is the world's most powerful isoflavo. And that will correct your female issues. The most slept on food ever. So what else? Y'all benefit from 25 different fish. Sardines, snapper, cod, salmon. Y'all benefit from 3 different types of salmon. You still haven't had it? You need to get it. What you doing? Listen, first things first, go watch the tutorial that I have pinned at the top of my page. I break down all the tofu, how to make it, what the different firmnesses taste like. Trust me, after that 10 minutes, you'll be an expert. But you're also on an Asian app. There are hundreds of thousands of tofu videos right here on TikTok. Okay? Don't be intimidated by tofu. Think of it as chicken. And also, don't ever eat your tofu without freezing it first. So don't just go out and buy some fresh tofu and then think you're going to cook it the same day. Don't do that. This is going to taste like a sponge. And you must press the moisture out of the tofu. 2 tips. Freeze it, press it. Okay? And also, get you some soy curls. That's the remedial way of getting your soy. Go to Amazon and get you some soy curls. I love to air fry my tofu. Fantastic. Okay? But my favorite way is to get the pre-pressed tofu and just crumble it up, add some yondu, some kosher salt, some garlic powder, some paprika, some onion powder, and just toss it in the skillet. Or to make a tofu scramble out of medium tofu. Just break it up in the pan, cook it like you're cooking scrambled eggs, and it has the texture of scrambled eggs. Okay? But because you're now giving your body protein it can literally break down and extract all the minerals from, you're going to start feeling better immediately. And there's never going to be a time that y'all should be lacking for protein because of fish, okay? So what else? Also, there are acceptable legumes, beans, and nuts that you guys benefit from. So when you get your foods list, check that out. Now, what is going to thin out your blood and get your red blood cells back down to their normal size so that your blood flows through your arteries and veins the way it's supposed to? Lemons, water. If y'all just upped your water intake, that would thin out your blood. My suggestion is start your day with lemon water, okay? Because number one, blood type A accumulates more mucus than everyone else. So overnight, because you're not drinking anything, you're going to wake up mucusy. You're going to be hacking and all that shit. So if you drink some water first thing, that breaks up the mucus in your body. So you will flush it out during your bowel movements. Okay? Tip number one. Also, what else thins out your blood? Pineapples, blueberries, blackberries, green tea. I drink green tea every day. How much lemon for a 16? It doesn't matter. Don't overthink it, sweetheart. Just squeeze some lemon in it. Cut you a half a lemon and put it in some water and drink it. I don't care if you don't put no water in it. Just drink the lemon. It's not, y'all overthinking this thing. This shit is way simpler than y'all think. Okay? It's more about the consistency. Just do the shit every day. Okay? So green tea also thins out your blood. That's what y'all should be drinking every day. There should never be a day that goes by that y'all not drinking lemon water and green tea. Never. Okay? The green tea that I like is Bigelow and Stash. Simply because they're both very mild. There's no bitterness to it. And I don't put anything in my green tea. I just drink it plain. You'll get used to it. What else? These are the oils that you guys benefit from, but they also thin out your blood. Olive oil, flaxseed oil, and walnut oil. Frying your tofu in walnut oil is chef's kiss. I don't use anything else other than olive oil and walnut oil. Okay? Plus, walnut oil is anti-inflammatory, so is flaxseed and olive oil. Okay? What foods are going to make your bacteria super happy? Escarole, dandelion, chard, rapini, which is broccoli rabe, fava beans, prunes, and silver dollar mushrooms. So not the Lipton green tea in the bottles. No. No. Just make you a cup of tea with your little tea bag. I put my tea bag. When you get your foods list, you'll see all the teas that you benefit from. Like you benefit from dandelion tea. If it were me, I would make me a pot of tea. Put me 2 green tea sachets in there, 2 dandelion teas in there, and what other teas do y'all benefit from? Whatever teas you benefit from, you can put 1 or 2 in here, and now you're gonna make a pot of tea. And if it's left over, you can put it in the refrigerator and have iced tea the next day. What y'all doing? Try to get as many beneficial things in your body as possible every day. I finish that pot every day before I go to bed. Every day. Whether I'm live or not, I drink my freaking tea. Okay? So that's it for blood type A. That's not your full foods list. That's just what ailments are you prone to, what foods are triggering those ailments, and what foods will reverse them. So we're done. Go get your full foods list. Only eat the beneficial foods and watch what happens to your body over the next 7 days. You're going to be amazed. Where's blood type B? No, don't add no honey. You need to get off the sugar. You need to just get off the sugar. So just get used to drinking it plain. You'll be fine. It's not gonna hurt you. Okay? Blood type B. What's at the root of all of your problems? Blood type B and AB. What's at the root of all your problems? Chicken. At the root of blood type A is lack of protein. At the root of blood type O is sugar. And for us, it's chicken. We can never eat chicken. It doesn't matter if it's organic or ghetto. It doesn't matter if he eats grass or if he eats other chickens. Since the dawn of time, you were never able to eat chicken. Okay? There is a lectin in the meat of chicken. The first time drinking the tea without sugar was awful. You'll be fine. I'm sure you've had worse things in your mouth. Haven't you? Stop acting like y'all had worse things in your mouth than some damn sugarless green tea now. Y'all drink liquor for God's sakes. Y'all be the same people down in Casamigos and talking about, ooh, green tea is harsh. I'm just saying. Because I would drink my Maker's Mark straight up. No chaser. So if I can handle that, I can handle some sugarless green tea. All right? So listen. At the root of our problems as a blood type AB, I'm telling you, it's going to be the best, most liberating feeling to get rid of all that shit in your house. And I know everybody's like, oh my God, I'm throwing away hundreds of dollars. The stuff that's non-perishable, give to the church. Give to the church, give to places that have outreach with homeless people. That's what I did. But all the perishables, I threw in the trash. Because I also had homeless people around my way that would dig in the trash. So I hope they can find. I don't know what they're going to do with it. I don't know what they're going to do with what they're going to fry the chicken on. They got barbecue grills. I remember somebody on my live was like, why didn't you make all the chicken for them? Why the fuck would I make all that chicken for them? They better figure it out. If I'm giving you free chicken, you better figure it out. They can go to the pork. Y'all don't wash chicken anyway. Why was Nara Smith cooking and said you didn't need to wash your chicken? I was like, don't make me unfollow you, Miss Nara. Don't make me do it. It was so disappointing. So disappointing. I don't understand why y'all don't clean y'all chicken. Y'all worried about cleaning them vegetables, but y'all won't clean no chicken? That shit's amazing to me. That shit's amazing. Y'all really out here trying to clean some fucking strawberries, but y'all won't clean no chicken? If you have high blood pressure as a blood type B, put it in the comments. If you have high blood pressure as a blood type B, put it in the comments. Every single person that has high blood pressure, at the root of your high blood pressure is carbohydrates. You should not be eating no carbs. It is literally okay to eat a protein and a vegetable. Because before the government and the Department of Agriculture put out that fucking food pyramid, that's how we were eating. Let me find out. Let's find out what year they put out that food pyramid, shall we? Because that's what did it. That's what did it. You need to be eating red meat, man. Why are you not eating red meat? Because that's what you benefit from. What year was the food pyramid released? Doop, 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 doop. Here we go. Oh, wait. Oh, remember when they updated it, they changed it to My Plate. Hold on. It says the United States Department of Agriculture, the USDA, replaced the food guide pyramid with My Plate. My Plate is a visual representation of a place setting with a plate and a glass divided into 5 groups: vegetables, fruits, grains, protein, and dairy. The goal of My Plate is to help consumers make better food choices and teach general habits that can improve their weight, disease risk, and well-being. Let's find out. They first replaced it in 1992. I want to find out. Hold on. Oh, I don't have that. Let me ask nosy ass Siri. Hey Siri, what year was the food pyramid created? Where does nosy bitch at now? When I want her to do some, I call her a lazy bitch all the time. Because everything in this house is Apple. Our speakers, all our phones, everything in this house is Apple. And she just be out of nowhere like, did you say something? I'm like, no, I didn't. But when I want her to do some shit, she like, am I supposed to push a button or something? No, that takes a picture. God damn it. That turns the volume down. Fuck Android. Hey Siri, what year was the food pyramid created? Thank you. So is it 84 or 74? The food pyramid was created in Sweden in the 70s, but adopted by the USDA in 1992. That's what she said. Thank you, Siri. Hey Siri, thank you. She said no problem. She said you're welcome. That speaker. Until that food pyramid was created, we were eating vegetables and meat. Think about everybody in the 70s. Look at how thin everybody was in the 70s. That was before the food pyramid came out. The food pyramid then told us we were supposed to be eating all this dairy, all these grains, all these carbs. Okay? None of these diseases that we're suffering from today were ever even heard of in the 70s. What has changed from then to now? The food. We are eating more sugar, more simple carbs than we were not eating none of this shit. If you just ate the protein and the vegetable, you would be fine. You would not have no high blood pressure. You would not have no problems. So if you are dealing with high blood pressure, you have got to stop the carbs. Okay? Because that's making you insulin resistant, and that's what's constricting your arteries and your veins, and that's what's putting pressure on your heart. So if you want to know why everybody's having heart attacks, it's because you're eating carbs. So if they actually told the truth about why people died and told us the foods that they ate, we would not be eating those foods. You should not be eating no rice. I benefit from rice. I very rarely eat rice. Very rare, maybe once a month. If that. Okay? Carbs are supposed to be worked off. You're supposed to be exercising if you're going to be eating some carbs. It was just for energy. But y'all are not doing no exercises like that. So the carbs ain't doing nothing but raising your blood sugar, making you insulin resistant, giving you heart problems, raising your blood pressure. It's not worth it. And the main reason you guys are craving these carbs is because of your parasites. If you got rid of them damn parasites, you probably would never crave another carb in your life. I do not crave carbs at all. Trust me. Okay? So as a blood type B, what y'all deal with is lectin sensitivity. All whole foods have lectins. Lectins are just little small proteins in all whole foods. So whenever you eat, those lectins come in contact with your blood, and it's either going to be a positive reaction or a negative one. If it's negative, it's going to trigger inflammation, it's going to create more mucus, and if it continues, it's going to create disease. For blood type B and AB to get rid of parasites, papaya. Next week, I'm going to have some teas for y'all to clean your colons and things out. They are being shipped out tomorrow. Okay? So, papaya. Just blend up a papaya. Take a couple of the tablespoons of the seeds, blend that in with the papaya, put some water in it, and drink that. You're going to have some cramping because parasites don't like to be removed from your body. They want to stay. Okay? For O's, pumpkin. Pumpkin seeds, roasted pumpkin, pumpkin puree, pumpkin soup, a goosey soup. It's all pumpkin. Okay? So for O and A, it's pumpkin. For B and AB, it's papaya. All right? So another thing that blood type B deals with is liver detox dysfunction. Our liver is the largest detox organ we have. And there are foods that will mess up your liver's detox functioning. Okay? Also, hyper-assimilator tendencies. Blood type B, you become a hyper-assimilator when you have an overgrowth of a particular strain of bacteria. That bacteria is called alpha-glucosidase. The foods that you're eating create this overgrowth of bacteria, and that bacteria breaks down digestive resistant starches, turns them into sugar, and stores them as fat in your body. That is going to trigger diabetes in your body. And then you have an unbalanced gut. So the food at the root of all of your problems as a blood type B is chicken. There is a lectin in the meat of chicken that when blood type B and blood type AB eats it, it attacks our bloodstream, causing our red blood cells to clump together, creating blood clots. pulmonary embolisms. Hi, what are you doing back there? Oh, black and shit. So, blood clots, pulmonary embolisms, DVTs, autoimmune diseases, and stroke. How many of y'all have an autoimmune disease? How many of y'all have an autoimmune disease? Thank you. Come here.
What you doing? You, what you doing?
What's going on? You have a good day today, Fats? Did you have a good day? Bloop, bloop. Well, 50 million Americans has at least one autoimmune disease, and 80% of those are women. And it's 90% if you have lupus, MS, and RA. He has his moments. Fats has his moments. He ain't always obedient. Yes, I'm talking about you. Ooh. Oh, I make his food. This week he's eating ground turkey, ground beef. There's two. There's two dogs. Come here, Link. There's the other one. We have two. So this week it is ground turkey, ground lamb, ground beef, broccoli, sweet potatoes. Because, you know, dogs get the same diseases we do. So you gotta be careful. But listen, out of the 50 million people that have autoimmune diseases, 80% are women. And if you have lupus, MS, and RA, it's 90% women. Okay? Changing up their food doesn't mess up their bowels. No, because the base is always pretty much the same. They have very productive poops. Nope. It used to mess them up when I changed their dog food, but it doesn't really affect them that much when I change up their food. Their human food, for some reason. But when I changed dog foods, and it was a transition for us to go from dry dog food to human food. That was a transition. That was a time. But now that they're on mostly just human food, they don't have any problems anymore. So hold on. Do y'all have any inflammation, bad skin, gut issues, hormonal fluctuations, neurological symptoms? All of that is from lectin sensitivity. Blood type B is extremely sensitive to the lectins in foods. Okay? So the number one thing that you are pretty much allergic to, because that's how you can think of this stuff. You're allergic to these foods. So when y'all go to the doctor and get these food allergy tests, all you have to do is get the foods list. So if you start thinking of this way of eating is, I'm not going to eat any food that I'm allergic to, it will make it easier for you to transition. Okay? Because that's what it boils down to. You are allergic to these foods because they don't go with your genetics. You're allergic to chicken, corn, wheat, buckwheat, amaranth, soy, rye. Whenever you eat it, it's going to trigger inflammation. It's going to trigger mucus. It's going to give you hormonal fluctuations. Chicken fluctuates your estrogen. Corn fluctuates your dopamine and your serotonin and your insulin. All of those are hormones. Okay? So all soy fluctuates your estrogen. rye, buckwheat, sesame, amaranth, same thing as wheat. Okay? But the reason y'all should immediately cut out chicken is because that's what's at the root of your autoimmune diseases. That's what's giving you the fibroids. That's what's giving you the PCOS. That's what's giving you the breast cancer, the polyps, the cysts. Because today's chicken has 100 times the level of estrogen in its little body than you have in your whole human body. And the chickens that y'all are eating today are not even full-grown chickens. They're just 42-day-old chickens. So you're eating chicks full of estrogen. So when you go to the Popeyes, you get a box of estrogen. What does estrogen do? Maintains your autoimmune disease. That's why you haven't been able to get rid of your autoimmune disease. So any disease that you create in your body, you're the one maintaining it. All the drugs that the doctors give you at the doctor's office maintains your disease. Have y'all noticed that? This is why you've been on those same drugs for 10 and 20 years. Because those drugs are designed to keep that disease in your body. You've been hoodwinked. Nothing the doctor gives you is going to cure you. It's just going to maintain that disease. So, how do we get rid of your autoimmune disease? Let's get rid of that excessive amount of estrogen in your body. Yeah, and as they suppress the symptoms, your disease grows without you noticing it. Because now you don't have any symptoms to tell you, hey, this shit's getting worse. So what's messing up your liver function? Lentils, black beans, black-eyed peas, mung beans, chickpeas, and artichokes. Uh-oh. What was that?
These.
I'm not falling for it, Jordy. He was about to say these nuts. Ha! Ha! So, oh man. Listen. What is making you a hyper assimilator? What's growing that alpha glucosidase bacteria in your gut? Peanuts. Oh, it's about to be a fight. The only time that Lincoln fights Jordy is when it's bath day. Lincoln don't like no bath, boy. So peanuts, tomatoes, soy. Remember, blood type B and blood type O can never eat soy. Soy could be at the root of your diabetes. Diabetes is an autoimmune disease. So peanuts, tomatoes, soy, cashews, corn, cornstarch, black pepper, poppy seeds, pinto beans, maltodextrin, and rhubarb. She got all the emojis. And what's unbalancing your gut? Sorghum, peanuts, sucrose, dextrose, carrageenan, distilled liquor, and acacia. Lincoln running. Those are all your favorites? Listen, rule of thumb, all your favorite foods is why you're sick. If y'all just sat down with a piece of paper and wrote down your favorite foods, I guarantee you when you get your foods list, just play this little game. I guarantee you when you get your foods list, all of them are on your avoids list. Because you're not going to get sick from the foods you don't eat often. You're going to get sick from the foods you eat all the time. So if you just list your favorite foods, that's what did it. Chicken was at the root of my problem. I was eating chicken more often than I was eating anything else. So the minute I stopped eating chicken, a lot of my symptoms went away. So So, how do we turn this around for blood type Bs? This is the fun part, though. What is going to block that lectin sensitivity? Listen, let me tell you, let me give you a little heads up. Blood type B is the most balanced of all the blood types. Like, y'all can have a little bit of everything. Be glad that you're a blood type B. Now, I know you probably love some chicken, but you'll get over that. You ain't gonna miss. How many of y'all miss chicken? I don't miss chicken. I miss chicken like I miss a hole in the head. There's not one day that I sat back and said, I wish I could eat some chicken. Not one day in 2 years. It is a non-factor. It's a non-factor. So, what's going to block that lectin sensitivity? Cultured dairy products. You will on football Saturdays? No, you won't. You can eat a steak. You can eat a steak. You can eat some oxtails. You can eat some goat. You can eat some lamb chops. You men better stop eating them. Boy. Men sitting around eating chicken wings during football season. All of them got titties. All of their estrogen high as fuck. All of them got beer bellies that ain't beer's estrogen. Sitting around in football jerseys. Get ready for it because it's coming. Every man that you know that's a football fan has a beer belly. That's not beer. That's not beer, baby. That's estrogen. You can look at a man and tell how much estrogen he has in his body. You ain't even got to wait for his mood swings or his irritability. You can see it from his belly. You can see it from his titties. Men are not supposed to have titties. They have whole titties. Okay? Because when a man's estrogen is high, first of all, it triggers type 2 diabetes and prostate cancer. But the telltale signs are growths. Men having boobs, estrogen creates growths in the body. That is one of the signs of high estrogen in men. And when your estrogen is high, it makes your testosterone low. So that PP is not working. So if you out here trying to date and you trying to date a man with a beer belly and titties, just know that sex life is going to be nil, sweetie. I wouldn't even enter into that. That's going to be embarrassing. Because there's plenty of dudes be trying to holler at me, and I just look at that body and I'm like, nah, I ain't going to be able to do it. Every time I see you, you got a goddamn Pittsburgh Steeler jersey with that belly poking through. I ain't gonna be able to do it, my friend. I'm not doing that. No. I say no thank you. And I don't be going out on dates with people because I don't want you to expect to be having no sex with me ever. Don't even have that up in your brain because that's not going down. It's not. So I tell people all the time, guys used to ask me out all the time and I'd be like, listen, I'm not having sex with you. So I would much rather you spend your money on somebody that you have a chance with. It's okay not to go out with me because I'm not having sex with you. And they'd be like, oh, it's like that. Yes, it's very much like that. At least appreciate my honesty. I'm not trying to string you along. Money's hard to come by. I don't need you to spend no money on me, sweetie. Because if that's what you're expecting, here's half. As a matter of fact, wrap it up. Here's my card. I'll pay for his too. Here. I've given dudes drinks back at the club. Just because you bought me a drink, I don't have to stay here and talk to you. Here. I've given the drink back. Here. I'm not a prostitute. You done spend $60 on dinner and I'm supposed to share my essence and spirit and energy with you? The fuck out of here. Are you kidding? Absolutely not. That's the good word for the day. I have not had sex in 8 years. I plan on not having sex with anybody for the rest of my life. This is the happiest I've ever been. I'm the most stress-free I've ever been. When you get out of that sex phase, trust and believe your level of happiness is going to level up. When you ain't got to worry about none of that shit no more, it is like trust. It is like being freed. I'm cute for me. I ain't trying to attract nobody. It is the most freeing thing you'll ever experience in your life. When you decenter them, tripping. Are you a man? Boy, bye. Y'all shit don't even work half the time. Why am I going to waste time? Y'all only give us 5 good minutes. It's not even worth taking my clothes off for. Half y'all don't know how to do it, and then when you do, it lasts 5 minutes. So why am I even getting undressed? Taking this bra off is a chore. It's not even worth taking this bra off for. This is a $75 bra. Y'all can't even afford the bras I wear. Are you kidding? Sir. Absolutely not. It's not worth it. I know y'all think that y'all be the bomb and shit. It's real. The truth is, fella, it's not worth it. It's really not. And I know that y'all just be sitting back like, women tripping in it. Women. We're not interested. Then y'all get mad when we say we're not interested. We don't want your money. We don't want your time. We don't want your attention. Y'all gonna have to bring something else to the table besides that community D. What else y'all got? Because everything you got, I got. So what else is there? Right. I don't have the energy, Gigi. I just don't have it. I don't have the energy. It's enough for me to keep my ego going. I can't take care of somebody else's. That's why I'm happy with my plants. I got 3 new babies coming in this week. I got 2 dogs that love me unconditionally and will kill you if you try to fuck with me. So, you know, I got my Cadillac in the garage. I got a house that I love. My backyard is laid out. What else? I mean, I don't think you should. You shouldn't be. Listen, even though oatmeal is on your beneficial list, you shouldn't be eating oatmeal because today's oatmeal ain't yesterday's oatmeal. Today's oatmeal is full of chemicals that target your reproductive organs. So if you're a man eating oats, it's going to lower your testosterone because it's going to raise your estrogen. Okay? That's what's happening. So everybody should not eat anything with oats. Oat milk, oatmeal, oatmeal cookies, granola, rise coffee, no oats. Because in 2025, the oats should have been removed from the shelves a long time ago. But Quaker Oats specifically made a deal with the government and they gave them until 2025 to remove all their products from the shelves. So they're still allowed to sell you those oats full of chlormelquat. Almond milk has guar gum in it, and guar gum no one can have. But also, almonds don't benefit anybody. A lot of the stuff that y'all think benefits you or is healthy, it's not. Oranges, horrible. Apples don't benefit you. Strawberries don't benefit you. Coconuts don't benefit you. They're all on your avoids list. Y'all can have goat milk because y'all benefit from goat. Ta-da! Blood type B benefits from dairy. You can call BS all you want to. I don't give a fuck. I know more than you about this topic, sweetheart. So you can call BS all you want. I don't give a shit. You're wrong and I'm right. Blue, 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 blue. Who goat milk? What's that mean? What you trying to say, baby? What you trying to say? But also, if you're a blood type B, you benefit from cow's milk. If you're a blood type O, you can have goat milk. If you're a blood type A and AB, you can have soy milk. That's all the blood types. Okay? If you are a B, you can have cow's milk because the antigen that's on the red blood cells of blood type B is the same antigen in cow's milk. First of all, ain't no milk delicious. So who the fuck is sitting, as a grown adult, why the fuck are y'all sitting around drinking milk? How old are y'all? Who the fuck is sitting around drinking milk? Why are y'all sitting around drinking milk? Y'all had nothing else y'all could be drinking? Y'all could be drinking, y'all as an adult, y'all can be drinking some green tea. Y'all could be drinking some lemon water. Why the fuck are y'all sitting around? Y'all be the first ones talking about, I got so much mucus. What cookies? What cereal? You can't have none of that shit. There's no cereal that you are supposed to be eating. Or some Bacardi. Not the Bacardi. You want to know why your ass is sick? You want to know why your shit's not working the way it's supposed to? Because you're eating the wrong things. Okay? As a blood type B, you benefit from certain cultured dairy products. You benefit from sour cream, Greek yogurt, ricotta cheese, kefir, cottage cheese, mozzarella cheese, farmer's cheese, feta cheese, and paneer. You can also have 2% cow's milk. Because the sugar in milk is the same sugar that's on your red blood cells. So B and AB benefits from certain cultured dairy products. I benefit, as an AB, we benefit from the cultured dairy products and the soy milk. Okay? So, what is the protein that benefits blood type B? Goat, lamb, venison, deer, mutton, rabbit. All the red meats except beef. Just like blood type O can have all the red meat except goat. If you're a blood type B, you can have it. You're blood type A, aren't you, Jay? So what's going to help your liver function? Mustard greens, beet greens, green tea, licorice root tea, parsnips, curry powder, ginger root. Y'all literally will lose weight from curried goat and curried lamb, which blows my mind. Okay? What is going to help with that alpha glucosidase bacteria. Mushrooms, silver dollar, portobello, not portobello. I say that wrong. That's for AB. Silver dollar, enoki, and maitake. Go on over there and get y'all some mushroom supplements. Okay? This is that section that could reverse your diabetes. Okay? So mushrooms, whey protein shakes, blueberries, Brussels sprouts, blackberries, and grapes. And what's gonna make your gut bacteria happy? Brewer's yeast, molasses, and cabbage. Get into kimchi. No steaks for bees. You can have lamb steaks, you can have lamb tenderloins. That's probably what Jordy was cooking downstairs. You can have lamb tenderloins. Okay? You can have ground lamb burgers. You can have bison burgers. Not bison, venison burgers. You can have all the other meats except beef. I don't know how many different ways I can say the same thing now. So that's it for blood type B. AB is next. Who's AB? And then we're done. And I'm not going to be here tomorrow. I'm not going to be here on Saturday either. Tomorrow I'm going to see Aliens. That joint going to be scurry. That joint going to be scurry. I bought them tickets 3 weeks ago. And we have decided I'm going to go to the Boyz II Men concert the next Friday. We're going to go to the DMV first, and then we're going to go. Come back here, change, and then go to the show. Me as well. I think it's going to be the last concert for the year because ain't nobody else coming out here. It's like all country western people in November and December. So here's what we deal with. Bacterial overgrowth, which is dysbiosis, bad bacterial overgrowth, just like blood type A. Cell signaling issues, stress, and lectin sensitivities. Okay? So blood type AB is a hybrid blood type. We have both the A and B antigens on our red blood cells. At the root of all of our problems, chicken. There is a lectin in the meat of chicken that attacks our bloodstream, causing our red blood cells to fuse together, creating blood clots, pulmonary embolisms, autoimmune diseases, and stroke. Now, one little side note about blood type AB, we very rarely get autoimmune diseases. If you're an AB, do you have an autoimmune disease? Because from all the chicken I ate, I should have been done had an autoimmune disease. I didn't have no fibroids. I ain't had no PCOS. It is very rare for ABs to get autoimmune diseases. Which is wild. But I did have that inflammatory disease, which was sarcoidosis. And asthma, which is a respiratory disease. But I didn't get my asthma and my sarcoidosis from food. Mine came from black mold. So please, if y'all have some, if you ever see black mold in your house, take care of it. I didn't see the black mold in my house because I had just moved into a new place. And when I moved in, the carpet was wet. Like, I don't know, pipe burst or something. So the day I moved in, it was completely wet. So they brought in those fans or whatever to dry it out. And that mold just grew. Behind the walls, it was in my ventilation closet. So the first 2 weeks I was there, I developed an upper respiratory infection. I moved in July. By September, they diagnosed me with asthma. By November, they called me and said, we think you have lymphoma. I said, I don't have lymphoma. So they said, we need to run some more tests. Then I had a lung biopsy where they deflated my lungs, scraped the scar tissue off of it, inflated my lungs, and came back and said, you have sarcoidosis. I said, what's that? They said, we don't really know. But it seems to be prevalent in African American women over the age of 40. So they started prescribing a bunch of drugs. I started taking a bunch of drugs. I had to use that inhaler every single day. I was on those drugs for 6.5 years. I gained 85 pounds in the first 6 months just from the steroids. I was addicted to drugs. I had to cold turkey my way off of pain meds from the doctor. And even when I did that, they were like, oh no, you can't come off the drugs that quickly. We're going to have to wean you off over the next year. I said, fuck you. I'm not taking these drugs no more. Flushed them and was in the fetal position for the next 48 hours. Thrown up in a bucket, in a cold sweat, like I was coming off a heroin. But on the third day, I was fine. It took me a whole year to heal up from that surgery. Okay? Y'all want to see a picture? Let me show you what I look like in the height of my sarcoidosis and asthma. Look at what inflammation will do to your face. Look what inflammation will do to your face. I was 41 here. I'm 55 now. So, I was wearing a size 22, 24 clothes. So, I say all that to say, my mission is to help y'all get off those drugs and allow your body to heal so that you'll have a much better life. That's why I come here and do what I do. Because if I hadn't gone down that rabbit hole and read everything I could get my hands on and learned how to heal myself up, I would be dead. Because that doctor wasn't trying to heal me up at all. So, what is it that's at the root of our problems when it comes to hormonal fluctuations and gut issues and skin issues and neurological problems and inflammation? Chicken, corn, haddock, flounder, kidney beans, mung beans, chickpeas. It's all about the money. And then for the last 3 years that I was on the drugs, I was paying $1,200 out of my pocket a month. Here comes Fats that just got out the bath. Oh, hi! You got a good man?
Yeah, come here. Let me see.
Come here, let me see. Let me see, Lincoln. Let me see. Oh, you're so wet.
He just had a bath. He just had a bath. You're soaking wet, bud. Soaking wet.
It's gonna take a whole night for him to fucking dry. Did y'all know that he has two layers of hair? You'll have to dry him off some more. Thank you. That's Mommy Boo Boo. So chickpeas do the same thing in your body that corn does. It stops insulin production in your body. There is no redeeming health benefits in chickpeas. So please, please stop eating chickpeas. They are high in saturated fats and they immediately trigger inflammation. Okay? What else? Sesame, sunflower seeds, lima beans, black beans, fava beans, black-eyed peas, and buckwheat. Blood type AB is not for no beans. No beans. What is creating an overgrowth of bad bacteria in our gut? Number one thing, oranges. Told you, those oranges are diabolical. Oranges, camembert cheese, bananas, distilled liquor. I love bananas, but bananas don't like me. Every time I would ever eat a banana, I would immediately get heartburn. That explains it. I'm not supposed to be eating them. So, distilled liquor, dextrose, sucrose, fructose. Remember all those oses? Anything that ends in os is sugar. Okay? Guar gum, guava, mangoes, carrageenan, cornstarch, sago, adzuki beans, radishes, rhubarb, sorghum, and Jerusalem artichokes. So remember, if you have an overgrowth, if you have bad bacteria, that is triggering endometriosis, yeast infections, alopecia, IBS, IBD, all your skin problems, COPD, thyroid issues. If you have any of those, it's because you're eating those foods, okay? And what is stressing out and unbalancing our immune system? Sorghum, sucrose, dextrose, carrageenan, distilled liquor again. Coffee, aspartame, and pork. Okay? So how do we turn this around as a blood type AB? To block the lectin sensitivity, cultured dairy products. We benefit from yogurts, feta cheese, farmer's cheese, mozzarella cheese. Okay? And what's the protein that benefits blood type AB? Turkey. We're the only blood type that benefits from turkey. Okay? Also, cod, eggs, tuna, salmon, sardines, grouper, tofu, and tempeh. So remember, just like blood type A, we benefit from soy as well. Okay? So what's going to improve our cell signaling? Watermelon, curry powder, figs, garlic, onions, cranberries, green tea, eggplant, cherries, plums, olive oil, peanuts, walnuts, walnut oil, and blackberries. Okay? And what foods do our bacteria love? Mushrooms. Silver dollar, portobello, enoki, and maitake. Miso, cabbage, kefir, amaranth, dandelion greens, watercress, and brewer's yeast. We did it. We made it. So that's it for blood type AB. This is not the full foods list. This is just what ailments are you suffering from, what foods are triggering those ailments, and what foods will reverse those ailments. So click the link on my bio, download the foods list, only eat the beneficial foods, and in the first 7 days, you're probably going to lose 7 to 10 pounds of inflammation. But more importantly, you're going to feel better than you have in decades. And keep going, okay? Because if you stay on the path, you're going to progressively get better and better and better, okay? I would come in here on Saturday, but we have people coming and cleaning up the house Saturday, so it's absolutely worth every penny. So I will see you guys back here on Sunday evening. Until then, eat well. Love you. Bye.